Oh, hello. How's it going? Sketchy? How are you? Foul. Thank you for the lurk. Um, Let me get situated here. There we go. Better lighting. All right. All right. I'm going to pick up right where I left off yesterday. Sorrow, how's it going? How are ya? So yesterday, I left off with wall reassigning. And I was trying to figure out this algorithm to figure out the wall path. And man, that's hard. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing good, Sorrow. Doing good. I am currently in the process of a big overhaul to my building system. Virtue, how's it going? I realized I'm heading to Japan in a few weeks. Well, god dang. What are you going to be doing? Anything I should absolutely try. I've been once before already. What cities are you going to? What cities did you go to last time? Virtue, I'm doing well, thanks. The typical? Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka? Nara, Hiroshima? Okay. Um, let's see. I have a list. I have a list that I wrote for someone. Let's see if I can grab it. Drive. Japan recommendations. Got it. I sent this to Grumble. And sorry for the white. I sent this to Grumble. It's mostly restaurants that I've come to like. And then for super beginners, I rewrote it again for someone who's never been to Japan. I rewrote it again for like what the different types of foods are and what to keep in mind. And then I got a bunch of bar recommendations and then a bunch of non-restaurant recommendations. And then a little bit of Osaka recommendations and a little bit of Kyoto. I I haven't, spent much time in Osaka and Kyoto, but there's a vibe in each. Kyoto is just visiting the cool shrines, and there's a few like off the beaten, less popular shrines that are really nice to visit in Kyoto. I like Nanzenji. That's one of my favorites. I've been there twice already. It's a big one, but it's not like one of the super uber popular ones, but it's just as pretty. The grounds are gorgeous. Got a link. Yeah. Let me send it. Are you on Discord? Are you in my Discord? Send me a message. Yo, Virtue 75. 75 stream streak. It's crazy. There you are. Can I just send this to you? I think it's just anyone with the link. Yeah. Here you go. Let me know if you could see that. I'll need to update this as well for other things. One of the coolest things that we do is like go to the little towns. We take a train to some little town. You take a train to a bus, and You're just in this tiny onsen town or vacation town, and they usually all have some kind of thing they're famous for. And um, I don't know. Check out that list. If you're in a certain neighborhood, I can also like refine my suggestions if I know where you're at. Yeah, hopefully it helps. Let me know what if you do visit something, let me know. Also, when are you going to be here? Because there's an indie game dev meetup on the 19th that's open to everyone. And yeah, if you're in Akihabara on the 19th, you should go. I'll be there. And maybe in Tokyo on the 19th or maybe on the way back. Might have to ask you more about that once I finalize. Yeah, let me know. All right, so I finished writing this function that gets this gets neighboring walls in a row. It doesn't go around the room, but it just gets to them in a row, which is good enough for now. And let's see if this works. So I have wall grid system, get connected walls. This will, I think this function's done. I think this gets all the connected walls in a row. So now in the wall decoration controller, I have a starting, the currently selected wall side is the starting wall. Swap them out with our current wall item. Okay, what's our current wall item? Current item. Current item needs to be set. So I enter build mode with an inventory item. Interesting. I don't like that. I'm just going to make this public so I can explicitly set it for now. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Serialize field. So what do I have to do to swap out a wall tile? I need to hide the old one and replace... I need to replace a wall. So if I go into wall, I need to be able to replace a wall. Maybe I make a public wall side and then... No, public void, replace wall side. Maybe I feed it the wall we want to replace. So wall side, the old, and then wall side new. No, I can't say new. New wall, old wall, and then I could say if old wall equals east north wall. Else if east south northeast northwest. Then east north wall dot set active false. East north wall equals new wall. Oh no, I want to feed it an item. Inventory item. New wall item. East north wall item ID equals new wall item dot item ID. Oh no, I need. Wait a minute. More mountains dot. I save item IDs. How do I save them? I pass in a string connect wall. Okay. I guess I'll just use this now. New wall item dot item ID. South wall active. All right. So I'm setting the item ID. I'm hiding the old wall. And I think if I say update wall, it'll just automatically do the thing. Update state. So update state will check stuff. I realize that this is no good anymore. Because I need to update these walls whether there's a door or not. Hey, Simon Dev, how's it going? How are you? I was just talking about the Tokyo Indies. I'm doing a little bit of refactoring with my building system. I'm making it too complicated right now. Been a hectic few weeks. How's your project going? Yeah, if I update state and there's a door, it's not going to update. Can I call this anyway? So if I update these, like, is this destructive? Not really. It's just gonna destroy it if it's wrong and make a new one if it doesn't exist. So this actually seems pretty non-destructive. Maybe I call soft update. Maybe. No, I have to do a full update. I have to do a full update. Let's just see what happens. Let's ignore the whole door thing for now. All right. So for each wall side, I want to grab wall side dot wall dot replace wall side. I want to pass in itself. And the new item is current item. This will swap them out. Update the walls to build properly. I think this is just going to do that. All right. Let's see if this works. Make this a button. Cyrenex.odin inspector. Just been working on building system in our game as well. That's so funny. Bad manners. How's it going? It's been a minute. Good morning to you. Oh, I need to put this on the player somewhere. So let's make a new. So this is the wall decoration controller. Is that what I called it? Wall decoration controller. It has my button here for testing. I guess I need to activate it. You know what? Let's make another button here that lets me activate it on the fly. Enter controller mode. That's what I want, right? Enter build mode. Oh, this needs to do both. No, not really. Button. Okay. I'm doing well, bad manners. I'm doing quite well. Is this going to break? Yeah, because there's not going to be a focus object right now. If it's a door or window, no. That's not the case anymore. Now if it's a wall. Okay. So I need to equip a wall. I guess I need a new kind of wall, right? I need a new kind of wall. Let's make one real quick. I have, so this is bare nothing wall. Let's make this into a wall. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'll keep you anyway. I don't know. So I just need 4 of these. Keep you. Keep you. Whoa, what? Oops. Keep this. Is that all of them? Yo, Jedum, how are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is now wood wall a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wood wall posts. I don't think I need it, but all right. Maybe I'll export all these together. Create sets. Call this new walls. New walls export set. So wall side, right? This is base wall group. Export to Unity. Let's just say this is wall set. Walls set. Okay. Are the buildings building? Not yet. Not yet. They are so broken. I ripped them apart. This game is so unplayable now. It's kind of gross. But that's okay. You got to tear it down so you can rebuild it better. Is this prefab in Unity? What prefab? This is Maya. All right, so wood wall. Save. This is my old wooden wall. I need to replace it with a new wooden wall. But should I copy it from... I feel like I should copy the bare one. I did so many changes, I don't even know what's different. Bare wall. It just needs to be exactly this. It's so simple. What is this? Bare wall side? Oh, this is just an empty group. This is important. These are important. This is important. Okay. Wood wall. Bare wall. Let's just match it. Oh, wait, I should make a prefab, right? I should make a... I should make a prefab variant. Let's try that, actually. So build wall bare. Lamp Frost, how's it going? Build wall bear. Prefab variant. If I make a prefab variant, can I delete geometry out of it? Or should I make the build wall bear without the geometry, the variant, and then put geometry into it? Should probably do that. All right. Excuse me. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I did a big change yesterday, massive change that it's going to take a really long time to get the game back running, but it's going to be for the best. All right, prefab variant. Build wall bear wood. So I have this geometry. If you can delete, okay, you can delete. Bring it back. This has nothing special about it. It's just a mesh. And this, oh, of course, this has something parented underneath it, which is annoying. Maybe what I do is the variant just changes these meshes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wood wall 01. Get rid of that. Or wooden walls? Okay, so now I've got this wooden wall. Wood wall. Build wood wall. I'll change the prefab to be new one. And then is that it? I don't think so. Let's try it. This can't possibly work. This can't possibly work. If it does, I'm going to be shocked. No way is this working. Okay. So I have this house, right? I don't even have a player. Whoops. I know why. I need a new player controller mode. It's going to be called wall decorating. Focus object not assigned. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I commented that line out. Oh, set timer follow. Let's not do that yet. And let's not do that yet. Oh, it should actually be fine. It's got a safety. Oh my god. Compile time. Killing me. Killing me. Okay, here we go. I'm a little worried this is adding a level of complexity that I didn't want, but like for the player, not for the building aesthetics. I didn't want the player to have to go through such hoops. It'll be good in the long run though. All right. So let's see. Debug. Player systems, build modes. Okay. If I click this button, we should enter controller mode, right? Click. It didn't. Now what? Oh, clean up. Why did it clean it up? Why did it call cleanup when we entered? It should only call it when we end. Why did it end? It ended because the build zone equals null. Why does the build zone equal null? Find nearby build zones. Okay. What? What am I missing? Require zones. Oh, yeah, duh. Require zones. Build zone mask. Oh, that's right. This is all sorts of stuff I didn't do. Build zone. Is that it? That looks like it. Okay, that should work now. All right, let's try this again. Assign new walls, enter controller mode. Boom. All right, cool. We're in controller mode. So now I need to manually assign some stuff to make this work. Inventory item did not work, so I have to set that. Let's say wood wall. All right, I manually assign that. And the currently selected wall side, I'm just going to grab. If I grab this one, this guy. I need to save, I need to lock this. Lock, clink. And then I grab, was it this one? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, which one? Yeah. If I say this is the current selected side. Boom. All right. When I hit assign new walls, I have no idea what's going to happen. Here's what I think is going to happen. The game's going to crash. Here's what I'd like to happen. Everywhere where there's not a door or window, it should update to be the wooden walls. All right, let's go. Assign new walls. Ready? Null ref. Damn it. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why can't I open this? Line 97. Which script? Wall grid system. Wall equals wall side dot wall. So why did that fail? Does this wall know that, does it know who its parent is? Wall side. It knows exactly who its parent is. Tile system, wall grid system, 97. Object reference not sent to an instance of an object, 97. Wall side dot wall. Weird. Did it make anything new? No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So this is null. Oh. How would it add null? That's right. That's right. I was supposed to check for null. I forgot. If I'm an idiot. Or wall side equals null. Okay. I allow nulls to get into the list. That's stupid. I should, no, let's just not allow them to get into the list. So wall side, wall clockwise equals if wall clockwise not equal null, add wall clockwise. Same thing here. Wall side, wall counterclockwise equals okay. Okay. All right. That was an expected error. I forgot to deal with that. I was supposed to handle the null case. All right. Let's try this one more time. All right. Here we go. Now I actually feel like it might work. So enter controller mode. It actually updated the camera to the correct build mode camera. I think it's because I didn't have an item selected before. Now I have an item, current wall bare, but I want it to be wood wall. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Now if I lock this like before and grab one of these walls. So what's a good one to grab? Probably row 6. The exact same wall. I just happened to grab it again. That's kind of crazy. Not that one. We want this one. So here's our starting wall side. All right, who thinks this is going to work? Who thinks this is going to work? I don't know. I'd like it to work. That would be nice. All right, ready? Assign new walls. Boom. Wait, didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Damn it. Why not? Well, let's see if it changed any data. It still thinks it's the it still thinks it's the wrong item. Right? That, yeah, it didn't do anything. Next attempt. Yeah. All right, so why would it do literally nothing? I know it did this. I know it did that because we failed last time and this time we didn't. Replace wall side. Let's just throw some print. Replacing wall side. Huggin, how's it going? I'm going to punish myself by learning code, then learning Blender. That is not punishment. That's glorious. You will be providing value to yourself and giving yourself a lifelong hobby or job. All right, replacing wall side. This should have at least set it active false. It did not. Did it somehow not return a list? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe this list is nothing. Maybe it found no neighbors. So I need some more. I need some more I need some more information here probably. Return wall sides. Yeah, only if it's not null. Get neighbor in direction. Am I doing this correctly? Let's say starting wall is this exact wall. If we're going true, east equals null, return null. If north does not equal null. So this is what I expect. I was giving it an eastern southern wall. If it goes to the east, it should nothing. Yeah, there should be nothing to the south. No wall nodes to the south. And then east equals the east-south wall. Game object neighbor. Oh, I'm passing game objects. Oh, no, here we go. I do convert it to a wall side last second. Let's do this. Let's see. Looking for a neighbor. Print. Found a neighbor. Found starting wall. Found starting wall's neighbor. And the starting wall's neighbor is neighbor. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully those print statements will tell us what's wrong. I've been practicing coding by downloading game mods and learning how to inject them into the games. That sounds like the hardest way to practice. It sounds easier to make your own tiny game as practice. But if you can do that, then you're on the right path. I guess a game is a fully functional working ecosystem, so you know it's good. You know it will work. So maybe there's less chance of errors. I don't know. I guess I've never done any modding and I don't know what it takes. It's been work. I've gotten it 80% of the time. 80% of the time, 100% of the time. All right, I'm gonna lock this. Enter controller mode. I already blew it. What happens if I don't have an item selected? What's the big deal? Oh. It won't set the item, and it won't throw this decorate event start. That's fine. Actually, I don't care. This still should work. It's actually kind of annoying when the camera's flying around. All right, so I need an item, which is wood wall. And I need the current side. Let's see if I can magically grab the same one again. 20, 21, 22. I'll grab 22, 6. It should be this one. Wait. Why can't I move it? It is this one. All right. Assign new walls. Boom. Looking for neighbor. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try. If I clear this, assign new walls. Looking for neighbor. Looking for neighbor. Replacing wall side. It should have gone down this whole row. If I unlock this, does it have all the right neighbors? Neighbors. East. So it has nobody to the west. That's normal. East and west, and then yeah. So why is it only doing it twice? Let's see. And it's not finding any neighbors. That's actually the bigger problem. It's not finding any neighbors. Because that print statement never got fired. All right. So the problem is in this flood fill algorithm. The problem is here. Wall side. I DQ the first one. Great. I look in both directions. So it did throw that event. It did throw it twice. And it didn't find anything. Get neighbor in direction. So why would it not find anything? It's basically, it's either not getting to this. Well, actually, it should be getting to this. It's not getting to that. Or yeah, that's the only reason. So if starting wall equals east-south wall, can this possibly not be happening? Starting wall is a wall side. East-south wall, it's basically trying to find like who it is. If we're going east. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wall grid system. True. This one should be false. Okay. That's... it still should have replaced something. That just means it would have only gone in one direction. So that's not technically the problem, but that was a problem. Wall grid system. Get neighbor in direction. Looking for neighbor. I know that I'm looking for this. Looking for neighbor. I'm starting wall. Do I equal East south wall. Okay. Starting wall equals that. Let's see if these are coming back normal. Maripon! Maripon, how are you? How the heck are you? Lock. Enter. Wood wall. All right, let's try this again. Assign. Okay. Oh, of course, they all have the same name. They're all just named Clone. Damn it. Launch my NSFW game Patreon. Planning to wrap it all up in the next 2 months. Time to move on to the next thing. That's cool. You got a Patreon. What's that like? I need to give these walls names now. I'll never know who's who. Okay. So when a wall spawns, I'll give them the wall name plus their direction name. Excuse me. Wall side dot name. Well, let's just say east north wall dot name equals wall I guess name underscore east north wall side. And this one east south wall side. North east wall side. Northwest. All right, this should make it a little clearer. Oh, maybe I do it a little more complicated than that too. So name underscore east north wall dot name. Or East north wall item ID. There we go. All right, it's going to be a very verbose name. Well, congrats on finishing your projects. And for launching your Patreon. Oh man, this is painful. Why wouldn't the equals equals work? Something's got to be wrong. Something's got to be wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Oh, wait, I think I'm really stupid. I think I'm really stupid. The stupidest. The dumbest. When I look for a neighbor. No, you can only do one of these, right? It can only do one of these. Yeah, that's okay. It just won't do the other one. I was thinking maybe it's like working, but then down here it's setting it to null or something. Yeah, no, that's not the case. So now do the walls have pretty names? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it did something. Something happened. Whoa, what happened? Like the house that was here before is gone. It looks like the save data got corrupted. The variable has not been assigned. Okay, we're gonna just delete our save file and start fresh. That was weird. All right, build debug in. Okay, it's just, oh, I broke so much now. The variable east north wall has not been assigned. What is this? What's going on here? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's why. I'm just a dumb person. Fixed. Back. I shouldn't have deleted that save data. It was not corrupt. Man, almost everybody has that share the love badge. It's so funny. I don't even remember clipping anything and I got it. I must have clipped myself. I think I made a clip for myself. There we go. All right, let's try this one more time. I'll give myself some items. Fast forward to the next day to save this. Okay. So this wall node, same one that I've been grabbing. Now it's called something very clear. Look at that. It's got a very clear name. Cool. I think if you even download, you got it from memory. Wait, what? You got what? All you had to do was, all you had to do to get it was download, export, or share a link. Oh, really? That's pretty low barrier. There we go. All right, let's enter controller mode. Wood, wall, and so I'm going to grab this. It's an east southern facing wall. Great. I know exactly what I'm grabbing now because of the wonderfully verbose name. And I assign new walls. Okay, here we go. Wall node 22.6 east south wall. Does that equal wall node east north wall? No, it shouldn't. These are, it should, yeah, this one should have worked. This one should have worked. Okay. I should have put a print statement that's checked if it did work. I'm an idiot. Print. It's a match. Assigning neighbor. Assigning neighbor. Print. Bad east dir. Something to the south bad. Yo, Belint. Belint, how are you? Shout out to Science Streams. Very nice stream today. Very nice interview with Lana Lux. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? This is Bad Wester. Something to the south bad. Just getting ready for bed. It's you. Everyone, if you don't know Science Streams, please give him a follow. He's currently a Twitch ambassador, but he's gunning for that the next badge, which is Twitch CEO. Only one person can have it. Clancy, what is his name? Dan Clancy has it right now. Phase 4. No, we're skipping to Phase 5. Phase 5 is Twitch CEO. What is that? What is that? Did you just make that? Wait, when did you make that? That's so good. Are you kidding? What a good emote. When did that happen? Oh, I put these in the wrong one. I needed all the print statements here. Print bad east. Something north bad. Print assigning east north wall neighbor. No, I didn't put it. No, that is in the right spot. South wall, south wall. It's all north stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Print assigning east north wall neighbor to the west. To the east. This is how I know I'm a bad programmer. Bad west. It's a match. All right. That's enough print statements. That should help me deduce what's going on. Went in over the weekend. Very nice. I was curious. When do you do your pre-stream sketches for your artwork? You know, you always come in very prepared with the line art. Do you do those as well? And do you do them? Do you make sure you have like a bunch like ready to go during the workday? I won't tell. I won't tell if you don't tell. Nice. How long does like one take you? I'm not a good illustrator. I can't draw. So I'm proud of you. It's TMNT month. That's fun. That's really fun. All right, we enter controller mode. Wall node. This guy. Let's make sure we have the right one. Turn on gizmo so I can see what's selected. East south wall. Let's drag and drop that in here and say assign new walls. Boom. Okay. Looking for a neighbor. We didn't find a match. Okay. Why are we not finding a freaking match? And look at this. Build wall bear east south. Right? 22_6. 22_6. Build wall bear east south wall side. Build wall bear east south wall side. It's the same object. It's exactly the same object. So why is it not finding a match? Why is it not matching? Why does equal not work? These are the same exact game object. The same exact game object. Can you not? Does equal work with mono behavior? C#. What if I say dot game object? Dot game object. Let's see if that works. Can you compare two game objects instead of two mono behaviors that are, oh my God, they're not the same. That is the problem. They're not the same mono behavior. They're two different references to the same. They're referenced from that mono behavior, but they're not the same when you assign them to a new variable. Okay. So this should work now. Okay, let me do this for all of them. But game objects will work, I'm pretty sure. And if this doesn't work, I'll just compare their freaking names because now they all have super unique names. Oh man, I can't believe I. That's so confusing. How have I not run into that more? I compare classes all the time. Lazarla, how's it going? I have a notepad next to the bed, and ideas to keep are kept there, so it's very iterative. Iterative. You make it look effortless. You know, you just show up with the sketch and you draw it, and yeah, I don't think people realize how much work goes into just like making a sketch like that. You make really complicated sketches. All your characters are really consistent. They always have like a really good theme, and they match whatever the theme is really well. Very noticeable. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Enter controller mode. Current item, wood wall. I have a good feeling about this now. I have a good feeling. Wall node. East, south. Assign new walls. Boom! Okay. It found matches. Look, it's a match. It's a match. It's a match. It was finding matches, and it's replace wall, replace wall, replace wall, replace wall. So why didn't it replace any walls? It found all the walls that it needed to replace. If I had to guess, it's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's going to be 15 of these. If I collapse it, there's 15 calls. It actually freaking worked. It actually found the 15 walls that needed replacing, but it didn't do it. If I select this thing, if I select the wall, it never updated the wall item ID. How does it get here without doing at least one of these? Because the same exact problem. It's the same exact problem. Okay, I have to compare game objects. It's the same. Oh my god, it's gonna work this next time. Well, something's gonna happen different. Something's gonna happen different. I fear doing it all on the fly. That's hard. That's hard. Also, Balin, thank you for all those shout outs, especially when you're on the front page. It's kind of screwy when you see you've been shouted out to 8,500 people. What? That's crazy. All right, enter controller mode. Lock. Set wood wall. Wood. No, not that. Wood wall. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Grab this node. Grab south. Enter. Assign new walls. Boom! Hells yeah. Freaking hells yeah. Okay. It did a lot of things right now. It did things. It updated the walls to wood. But there's a few things it didn't do. Where are all those walls it just made? I have no idea. Where are these things? Like, here it is. Oh, it deleted the back one too. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Why did it delete the back one? So if I look at the wall now, it knows correctly that the east wall, the east-north wall should be this wall type, and the new one that is updated is this. It knows this, but for some reason it deleted the old one. Like the one it shouldn't have touched, east-north wall. It deleted it. Okay, so why did it delete it? Let's see. We're getting close. This is going to take a long time, but we're getting close. So when I I deactivate it, right? I deactivate it and I set the wall ID and then I update the state. So let's tick through this code for a second. If there's no door, so when there was a door, it is totally bunked up. But if there's no door, it's going to say update east walls, right? It's going to say update east walls. It's going to update the east-north walls. It's going to go here. It's going to say, is this string null or empty? Oh, is it not null or empty? Yes, it has data in it. Okay. It's going to say, does this not equal null? Yes, it doesn't equal null. It's going to grab the build item interactable and it's going to see if it's the current proper item. Virtue, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Wait, does it not equal null? Yes, it doesn't equal null. It's going to get the build ID, which should match because I didn't change this item. This should match, which means it would do else. And it would toggle visuals to be on, and it would return. But instead, what happened was it destroyed itself. Oh, this does both. That's why. Because when it destroyed the run that was incorrect, it destroyed both. So this just needs to be now. Where do I use this? Yeah, it shouldn't do it together. So private void destroy northeast wall. Destroy north west wall. And then this should have both. All right. Okay, so Instead of destroying north walls, this should destroy northwest wall. Destroy northeast wall. Destroy east-south wall. Destroy east-north wall. Okay. That fixed that problem. Now, why do I delete them together? I guess, why do I do this? If east does not equal null. If east equals null, we just, okay, that's fair. Nothing to the east, we destroy everything. Blow it up. Let's try this again. What I expect different is the other walls shouldn't be deleted by accident. And the next thing I got to do is fix this whole thing where if there's a door, it doesn't update. Let's try something. Konbanwa, Grumble. How are ya? Do desu ka? Nobody uses that here. No, I've never heard anyone say do desu ka. But I like it. Edes. Edes indeed. Genki desu ka? Hi. Genki desu. You came just in time. Enter controller mode. Current item, wood wall. Currently selected wall. Let's grab this one. Whoa. It doubled. Oh, no, this one has 4 sides, yeah. Okay, south wall. We assign new walls. Boom. Okay. So it assigned new wall types. Did it delete the other side? It did not. Okay. This is big. This is big. Grumble. Grumble, this is big. So now you can have interior walls and exterior walls, and they don't have to be exactly the same. You're welcome. So why doesn't it work with doors right now? That's one of the problems. I think that because walls always exist now, because walls always exist, even when there is a door, we need the wall to know to update. So this is going to be a big change, and it's going to break a lot, but we'll fix it. It's going to be fine. Oh, the script is getting huge here. I used to say if east does not equal null, then only update the east walls if there is no door. But I don't care. I basically just want to check if there is a door. Always update the wall. And if there is a door, grab the door. Update door cutout. Update door cutout. And the door cutout will just remove the sections of the wall that we don't need anymore. We don't destroy walls anymore. Same thing here. So we pop you out. We flip you. And we do that. Okay, and we only destroy the walls if we have no neighbor anymore. If the neighbor doesn't exist, we then destroy the north walls. Then we destroy the east walls. All right, this is so much cleaner too. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Clean code. I like clean code. I like clean code and I cannot lie. I won't finish that song because I'm sorry. It shouldn't have been started. Let's try this again. Now what I expect. Here's what I expect. I expect it to build a wall where there is a door, but I don't expect it to do any cutting out. If it cuts it out properly, actually, maybe it should. Yeah, I think it actually should cut it out properly. All right, so it's a good sign that it rebuilt the inn from the save file properly. That's a good sign. Let's enter controller mode. Wood wall. Wall node. You. Grab this one. Say assign new walls. Boom. Wow, it freaking worked. It just freaking worked. Wow. Okay. I need to see if this saves properly. That's what I need to see next. But I can't exit wall decoration controller, so I can't. Oh, actually, it looks like time's still ticking. Okay, I was able to save. That's good. All right, if I close the game, who thinks this is going to load properly? I do. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. You don't think it's going to work, Grumble? Wow. I can't wait for it to work. It worked. It freaking worked. That's freaking dope. So now I have multi-sided walls. Almost. There's a few things wrong with it. I don't know if anyone's noticing, but there's all these lines flickering. And I don't know why. Are there any Unity graphics experts out there? I need to know, like, I know why they're flickering. It's because these are 5 separate game objects stacked on top of each other. And where there is a seam between them, sometimes it just flickers. You can just see the line flickering. Yeah, flicker, flicker, flicker. But why? It's so perfectly, like, lined up. I don't understand why it's flickering. Same thing happens with my terrain, but to fix that, I just put a very neutral tone behind the terrain. Like, I made the skybox, the ground of the skybox is like a dark green, so that when the lines do flicker, you don't even notice them. It's like an aliasing thing. I don't know. Tearing or frame interpolation, maybe. But what's tearing? Like, what is tearing? I don't even know. Maybe it's the material. You know, before I jump to conclusions, let me change this material. Let me change that. Yeah. What material am I using? Color matte. So this is just a straight up Specular opaque front render face material. And the material that's on it right now is drywall, which is just got this texture. What if I say none? No texture. What if I say, wait, Matt. Enable GPU instancing. Okay. I do use specular type. Let me change that. So drywall. GPU instancing specular. I'll give it no specular because I don't want any. Say alpha clipping. No alpha clipping. Receive shadows. Yes. And it's just an identical material now. All right. That's pretty cool that that worked. Pretty cool. It's still happening. Wait a minute. Maybe it's actually not even at the seams. These lines are flickering at random locations, right? If I move that, does that? No. It's always lining up with that corner. My other solution for that is instead of having... All right, I do have a solution for it. I don't like it, but I'm just going to do it for now because that flickering is bothering the shit out of me. If I, instead of having these slots where a window or a door just tells the wall what slots it needs, instead I should just have 3 walls. I should have a full one. I should have one where it's just the top and bottom for a window, and then one where it's just the top. Or then I just need 3 states. 1, 2. This one can be in both states. And then the full one. Okay, let's do that. Let's try that. So I need this one, and then I don't need these anymore. But I'm going to duplicate this one. I'll call it 2. You're going to be called... No. You're going to be called 3. You're going to be called 2. And then this will just be the full height. So it's never like modular pieces. It's just one solid piece. This actually makes more sense because instead of having 5 pieces to manage, it's only 3, which should make it more efficient. Could be a frame rate versus refresh rate type of thing, but I'm not confident. It appears like tearing issue. Jedem, you're probably right. I just have no idea how to fix it. So I'm gonna fix it by making this geo optimized, which this one's fine because this one has like natural lines in it, so you don't notice the lines. I'm gonna no, I can't. If I do one this way, I have to do them all this way. So now a wall. A wall needs to be 3 pieces. The first piece is the entire wall. The second piece is the lower lip, and the third piece is the upper lip. So we'll keep you and you. Actually, I'll duplicate these, and then I'll merge the rest. And that's our 3 pieces. So this is 1, 2. 2 will always be the bottom. Okay. Oh, wait, no. No. This one actually needs to be separated here. So it's always going to have to be 2 lines. That's not good. I'm going to have to fix this issue. Yeah, there's no way around it. You know what? I'm going to actually, yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to keep it the way I had, and I'm going to try and fix the issue. Please let me go all the way back. Please. Man, that's a big undo queue. Go. Yes. Let me go all the way back. All right. Let's see. Lines flickering between... What's the word I'm looking for? Or screen tearing, flickering between modular models, Unity? Flickering between objects placed next to each other. Okay, I'm not really sure how to ask this or if it's the right subform, but I'm making a first-person perspective game with randomly generated dungeons in which everything is snapped to a grid. To create the physical dungeon, I'm creating cubes with length of 1 with different textures for floors, walls, ceilings, placing them exactly 1 unit apart from each other. So the floors and walls and ceilings are just a bunch of cubes placed next to each other. While moving the player, and thus the camera, inside these dungeons, there's often flickering lines between the various cubes. Same problem. Not all at once, just random pieces. Okay, you're having the same problem. Are they actual cubes, meaning they have 6 sides, or have you deleted the faces that you think might not be visible? I had visible seams like that in my game after I converted from room-based modules to wall-based modules until I realized that I had joined some of the walls in Blender to make sure that they were textured as one. And when I separated them, some of their interfaces were gone. Those interfaces, no, that's not the problem. Oh, man. Nobody helped this person. Nobody helped them. That was the only Google search that kind of matched. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. I have my levels separated into 10 poly blocks for optimization purposes, but I get flickering, aliasing flickering, showing what's behind the area where the 2 surfaces meet. The boundary vertices of each poly block have the exact 3D position snapped in Maya, but flickering is always visible even with anti-aliasing set to 8. Joining all the blocks and welding all the vertices where they meet is just not an option. It's been hell. Since I've discovered this issue, I really hope it's not a Unity limitation. Any ideas how to resolve this? Do you think there's a resolve? This is probably caused by messy geometry. F you. This is not messy geometry. I'm a poly freak. Geometry is super clean. Yeah, Flappy Fox. You tell him. This is a geometry issue, not a shader issue. But are all your verts welded? No, he just said it can't be welded. Sorry, I do not have Maya. Could you export? Oh my God. This person's going to double check their geometry. Just freaking trust them. Because I need you to trust me. It's a problem with the limited float accuracy, not with the engine. You should see the flickering even in Maya. Even if a vertex is placed perfectly along an edge, axis, or diagonal, it will not be perfectly transformed into screen space for odd camera angles. But wouldn't that cause Z-fighting? There is no problem to apply your solution. Weld everything for one single block of combined poly objects. Example, room 1, but when room 2 meets room 1, vertex welding is not an option anymore since Unity requires split levels. Okay. Does anybody have a solution? Yo, Odd Oculus! How's it going? Odd, I am having issues. Certainly in Gears of War, probably the king of modular built games. I don't know if I'd say that. They always leave a little edge like that in there to ensure that it's not got any gaps visible. Problem with this is if you light map the surface and it happens to be a bright area. Yeah. After a lot of testing, I found that if vertices share the same position, you will get less flickering than if they were simply on the same edge, like the bad example you highlighted. But flickering is still there. I'm 100% sure about this. Try looking at the mesh from a lot of different angles. You will see those white flickers, those white flicks, whatever. Now, if you combine the two meshes, the problem will be resolved, granted that the vertices share the same position, which is useless in my case since I have them separated. All right, so this was another unresolved issue. What do I do? I don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is to design it such that it doesn't do that. Like design a wall so that it has a bottom and it has a top and there's a clear delineation. Like it doesn't need to be a smooth thing. Have you used world position offset before in your shaders? Yeah. Like for like fakey displacement maps and stuff. Could try inflating the geometry by a really small amount. Maybe. Let's try some. Okay, let me try something. So this is like my bare wall, right? The thing is, when you're inside your inn, these top parts need to cut away. What I could do, oh no, that would be so nasty. If I have like an alpha cutout instead of hiding geometry, and then I have just like a polygon here that creates this, that'd be really gross, right? Oh, I just want to hide it. I just want to hide the damn thing. I don't think it's a normal map. I don't think a normal map would do it. I think the displacement could possibly do it. Like there's a world where maybe I take all of these vertices, right? Let's try it. Let's try this. So what if I grab this? Then I grab these. Then I grab these. Then I grab these. And I just move them down ever so slightly. Wait a minute. Nope, do it again. Grab these. Wait, hang on, everyone. Chirby, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? All right. So now they look like this, right? That should cause Z fighting, but when you zoom out, you know, I mean, at least in Maya, it looks fine. Let's try this. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's version up so I don't lose. Waking up with my cup of coffee and ready for work, I think. Well, cup of coffee should help. I'm brain dead in the morning until I have coffee. Bare wall. Walls set. Export. Okay. So now, if I go in here and I go into bare wall. No, not bare wood wall. Bare wall. And I replace all these with my new ones. Who thinks we have the same issue? Seems super sus. Wait, unaligned vertices. What's next? Curved n-gons? Yeah, I'm down. If this has no visual glitches and this flickering goes away, we're done. We're done here. That's the solution. Just make it overlap a little. I don't care. It's a win. No, it's still flickering. Still flickering. It's flickering less. It's definitely flickering less, but it's still flickering. And it only flickers when the camera is 100% perfectly aligned. Maybe that's the solution. What if I have the camera rotated by like 0.1 degree? Like right now, the Y rotation is perfectly pegged at 0. I wonder if it was 0.1, probably wouldn't be noticeable to the player. And that might trick the engine into not realizing what's going on. Yagman X, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Le Hero, welcome in. Yag, how are you? That gamer, how's it going? Shout out to Yagman. What did you do today? How did you get along? How was the stream? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on this life sim cozy Innkeeper-Sim game called Alpine Lake. I am doing a pretty big refactor right now, trying to make it so that you can have interior and exterior walls. So it's hard to tell from here, but oh, of course, I don't have walls right now. So you see how one side of this wall is wood and one side of this is just a bare white? That's what I'm working on today and trying to make this part of the game, because previously I could only have one kind of wall, which locked the inside and the outside to be the same. But now we're getting fancy. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good evening. We were having a motivation Monday stream, sorting out our weekly goals. We usually do it on Mondays, but it was it was too sleepy yesterday. Nice. Motivation Monday. That sounds very organized of you. I am emotionally all over the place Tuesday. And every day. That's every day. Do you have anything you want to share? Any links to projects or anything you were working on today? Please feel free to share anything. And welcome in, and thank you so much for the raid. So right now, this issue that I'm discussing is these walls, these white walls, are made up of pieces. Because when there's a door, when there's a window, it cuts out part of the wall. It needs to cut it out in a certain way. But the Unity engine does not like when objects are separated like this. You can see these lines flickering where the walls meet, where the wall pieces meet. There's like little lines flickering here and there. And there's not much I can do about that. Kind of hit a dead end on the internet. Should I ask ChatGPT? Rumble. Is that Red Cabin? Yeah. I need that emote. Yeah, it's really bad. I don't think this isn't good. This isn't good. And this wall technically does it too, but because of the shadowing and the shape, you just don't see it. You don't notice it. It must be doing it. It's just a very irregular thing. Could be better than forms in Google. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Heart. How's it going? Thank you for the lurk. Also, Ani, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this. I could ignore it for now, but it's probably not a good idea to ignore this when I'm rebuilding my entire wall system to function like this. I mean, the next thing I'm thinking is if I my next option is if I design the wall such that I have one piece down here. Maybe this is like molding. And then this is all one solid piece. And then I have another wall that's just these. And then I have every combination I need. And it'll kind of alleviate the need to worry about it, because if this is like designed, like a designed piece of molding, then it's not going to flicker. It doesn't need to be perfectly smooth. Yo, Aaron. Aaron, how are ya? Seams between modular wall pieces gets some hits on Google. Not sure if it's anything useful, though. Also, hi. Biometric. Yeah, let me do another search. Seams between modular pieces, Unity. Modular models. Consistent seems between what should be mathematically perfect. There we go. This, yeah, I have that too sometimes. Probably a subpixel precision artifact. I found the damn issue. Your thoughts helped me to search in the right place. Not sure why I never thought to try it with a default Unity plane, derp. Anyway, it looks like there's an import issue in Unity when reading .blend files, which I have to use for some reason to get me started. Despite my transform being frozen properly, objects are coming into Unity with a very slight rotation error. Okay, so that was user error. Got to go to work now. Have a good day, evening, everyone. Yagman, thank you so much for the raid. Have a good day at work. Kilika, good morning. I'm good. Just trying to fix one last thing tonight and then maybe play video game for a little bit. Everyone, shout out to Erend. What are you going to play? Are you still playing Path of Exile 2? Is that still hip? It's a lot of work being the same person. Okay, I have an idea. What if there's an import setting that's like, don't compress bullshit? Let's see. Wall sets. Walls set. Debug, how's it going? Started to play Fear Platinum this weekend. I've heard of that. Maybe? I've heard of Fear. What is it, though? I don't remember what it is. Mesh compression off. Optimize mesh. No. Don't optimize anything. You don't touch the mesh. You leave it. Weld vertices. No, don't do that either. Just leave it. Keep quads. Yeah, keep them quads. Just keep everything the way it was. Let's see if that worked. One of the great games from Monolith who was shattered by WB last week. Oh no. No, didn't fix anything. What if I import convert units? No. What if I Is there anything else I can do? Normals import. Index format. Auto. What is index format? What if I say 32-bit? No. Nope. Nope. I can't believe this is such a big issue. Because this is not usable. Could tweak aliasing a little to see. Yeah, let's play with that. I have no idea what you're trying to do. Just arrived. I've got a really annoying issue where when modular models are butted up against each other, perfectly aligned, absolutely perfectly aligned, they create these flickering lines. See these flickering lines right here on this back wall? Actually, I don't know if you can. Can you see it? I can't tell if you can see it in the stream. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can definitely see it. If I go really slow, it happens a lot, right? So let's play with some settings, some alias settings to see if it does anything. Anti-aliasing. I have it set to high quality. What if I have it set to low? What if I have it off actually? No anti-aliasing. Then yeah, it still happens. Yeah. If I have it set to temporal, MSA is enabled. TAA will be disabled when using current. All right, so this actually can't work. Fast approximate. Nope, still does it. If I turn post-processing off completely, makes it almost worse. Stop nans dithering. Nope. You can see it. It's not Z fighting. They're like perfectly on top of each other. I mean, the vertices are perfectly in the same place. I guess actually not anymore since I moved them. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make different states. So I have these two are a state. And then actually, yeah, I don't need this one. And then these four are a state. Just gotta merge these down. Merge. No, not you. Trying to be a rubber duck here and also learn a bit. Is it for sure the model? Could it be light source or shadow? Yeah, because it's happened to my other modular pieces also. Like that line issue, that flickering line issue, I've seen it before, and it's always in between a seam of two perfectly aligned pieces of terrain or just something. I tried to see if maybe like a slight overlap would help. It didn't actually seem to do anything different. Oh yeah, I just realized I need to delete these. All right, so I have the full wall, lower wall, base wall, upper wall, and then this is the upper wall, and this is just wall. Okay, so I have lower wall, upper wall, and wall. This is now my new system. And I'll do the same with this one's fine, but I do want to keep it consistent. I'm going to keep it consistent. So this one, I have upper wall, I duplicate. And then I merge these. So now I have lower, upper, and then no number. Okay. Lower, upper, no number. We don't need wall. And this is bare wall. Okay, let's try this. Bare wall, wood wall. Let's get base wall out of there. No, I'll keep it in, whatever. It's not hurting anyone. Send to Unity. I'm still gonna have a flicker in the one spot, but I'll have to design around it in all my other walls. Is he fighting it happen on perfectly, wait, did I read that already? Could happen on perfectly aligned elements if the texturing is not done in the same vertex order though. So that's not 100% sure thing. Even if there's no texture, it still does it. All right, so bare wall. So now, this is gonna be a little more complicated. Delete those. This is now lower. Bare wall lower. Whoops. This is bare wall upper. And this is bare wall. I forgot to freeze transforms. Okay. So I need to redo the system here and define like what all my different states are. So, all right, here we go. Instead of a very simple array of sections, I think I need like a dictionary. Or how am I going to do this? I need some kind of dictionary of the type of thing. So if it's a door, it knows how to configure it properly. Man, what do I do here? What do I do? I guess I can have public visuals and then public game object door visuals. Public game object window visuals. And when I set cutouts, I'm not giving it these cutouts anymore. I'm giving it like whether it's a door or window. And it turns them all off and only turns on what is in these. So let's say we turn off all visuals always, right? So we say toggle visuals. No. Use flags enums. Yeah, I can use enums. I'm trying to. The problem is that the data, like this wall, doesn't always know everything it needs to know. And it doesn't get fed the information it needs at all times. Sometimes it's asked to hide. And when I unhide it, the game knows how to unhide it properly. But if I do this new system, it's not going to understand. All right, where does this come from? Update door cutout. It's more just like set visual state. Let's try this. So public void set visual state. And I can feed it, yeah, feed it one of the states, right? So wall side, public enum side state, wall, door, window, and maybe I'll make structs, wall side state. Wall sides, whoa, why is everything green? Type, wall side state type. Wall side state type. And then public game object visuals. So I set the state and then I set what should be visible there. So I can have new states in the future. And then I say public game wall side states. And when I set the state, I want to basically just ask, what is it? Wall side state type. Then for each wall side state and states, I want to toggle everything off. Toggle visuals false. And then if state dot type equals type, then state type equals type, then toggle only these on. Turn them all on and then return. Okay, this might work. Problem with this type of stuff is that there is a bazillion ways of doing it. None is better or worse than the others. Yeah. It's there's too many ways to do it. All right. So all I have to do is say what type of thing it is, and then it'll set the state properly. I then need to tell... Whoa. I already have a flag that like tells me what something is. Like, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, it's the door class. That's right. The door class. I think from now on, the door class is basically just like a cutout class. So now the door class, instead of having a cutout matrix, public, it's going to have a wall side dot state type. Cutout type. And I'm going to default it to door. And I just need to change Windows to Windows. Cutout matrix now, it's not, I'm not going to delete it yet, but I definitely don't need it right now. Yo, Gucci, 3-stream streak. Windows, but that machine is collecting dust. Yeah, it is. You know it. All right. What does this mean now? So wood door needs to be told it's a door in this door script. It already is set to door. Cutout type is door. Build wall bare. I need to set the different visible states, right? So visuals, nah. Oh, I need to make it serializable. System that's serializable. It's public, yeah. I'm always watching. I don't know. I think four streams ago you weren't watching. Typical Mac user using a Windows machine as a footrest space heater. No way. I don't want to turn it on. It makes so much noise. And it has a... I don't use it as a footrest because it has a controller sitting on top of it. And I'm too lazy to move that controller, so I don't use it as a footrest. Otherwise, I totally would. All right, so states. Here we go. As a wall, it gets lower wall. And it gets upper wall. And then this is, no. This is upper. Upper. This is just wall. No. This is upper. This is just wall. Okay. So it gets wall and lower wall. As a door, it just gets upper. And as a window, it gets lower and upper. Okay. And this should be consistent for every wall that I make. So I shouldn't have to, if these are all prefab variants, I shouldn't have to touch this anymore, which is good. I don't want to touch it. That should be a set it and forget it kind of thing. Visuals just need to be everything once. Famous last words. Yeah, I know. Now we're going to make it. It's going to be okay. All right. So now wooden doors know that they're doors. Wood window, current type knows it's a window. And I just need to now change all those function calls from set cutout, these. So instead of setting cutout to the current doors cutout matrix, I want to set visual state from the current doors cutout state, cutout type, whatever. Okay. Okay. So what next? Go back to wall slide. And I got to do them here to all these. Get component, set visual state to cutout type. Okay. I will be shocked if this works. Absolutely shocked. Let's see if it works. When I was working on my retro game, I quickly realized that having this type of flagging on items would not work because of memory usage. So I have a list of items, and they are sorted from 0 to n are containers, from n plus 1 to m are stuff that need containers, etc. So no need for flagging. Smiley face. I don't get it. I need very clear concepts. I hate like shifting integers around to get what I need. It's like, I can't ever guarantee that the integers are going to be right. But I can understand for a retro game you need that. All right, so the wooden wall is broke. Oh, dang. Yo, Adam. Adam, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Adam, how was the rest of your stream? Have a good stream. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate the raid. Everyone, big shout out to Adam Siunis. Working on Insignia. He's a master artist, animator, game dev, everything. Yeah, more brains. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim game called Alpine Lake. You can see on my screen. I am doing very bad things today. I completely ripped apart my building system. So I'm trying to put it back together, and it's going. It's going great, actually. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to recreate my building system where walls are now two-sided instead of one-sided. I used to have walls as like a wall was just one object, so that both sides of the wall had to be the same style. But now what I'm doing is I'm rebuilding it so that walls are multi-sided. So I can have wood walls on one side, I can have shingles on the other, I can have brick on one, I can have wainscoting, I can have all this stuff. It's going to be great. But it's completely broken now. It was a pretty big change that I started the other day. Ziggy Matic, welcome in. Guitar Assassin, how's it going? On a modern PC, I would not do that, but with 64K of RAM, no choice. Yeah, I would imagine that. Yeah, so where did I just leave off? I left off by completely demolishing how I build my walls. The one thing now I'm not doing is I'm not setting the visual state of a wall if there's no door. Now everything's visible, so I need to set the visual state of a wall when there's no door. So update north walls here. So, oh, perfect, perfect. It's right here. Set visual state, and then it's not true. It's wall side dot wall side dot state dot wall. Okay. Oh, toggle visuals is actually like really dangerous now. Oh no. Yeah, this was horrific. This was horrific. The change that I just made was a horrific change. Now it needs to remember what's attached to it. That's the thing I didn't want. I didn't want the wall to remember what is attached to it. I have this set it and forget it mentality, but now the wall's got to be like, wait, what was attached to me? Was it a door? Okay, I got to reset door. Maybe I say private wall side state type last state, and then I cache it here. Type equals type, and then if I make a function public void restore visuals set visual state last state. I don't know if that's going to cover every case. Felix, thank you. You know what, I'll play the trailer for what I'm working on as well. This is what it is. I'm being a bad streamer. There's a Steam page for it. Feel free to check it out. Thanks, Odd. This latest thing is kind of depressing me now. Everything works so good. Like the building system worked great. This change it literally threw a bomb into my systems. Like a total grenade. All right, so now I can technically restore the visual state. So all these instances where oh wait, okay, here we go. So here I'm setting it to be true. Maybe I do want that. I don't know. I'm just gonna set these. If it breaks, it breaks. Whatever. Toggle visual true. These might need to be the restore visuals that I just created, but I'm not sure yet. And then this needs to be here as well. Set visual state. Okay. Let me make a new save file. I'll start from scratch. Everything's gonna be great. Because I don't know what's broken. Something's broken. The wooden walls were gone. I don't know why the wooden walls were gone. That was an issue. A weird issue. Me too. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? All right, I build my debug in. There it is. The walls are all here, which is good. And their visual states are... They're correct. Okay. There's the pieces that are not supposed to be visible aren't. If I walk toward it, yep, the walls go away properly. Let's see if I can properly build doors. Oh, look at that. There's that seam. This is the seam I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, the camera landed on it perfectly, so it was just stuck there. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if I have a darker interior. I'm wondering if maybe it shouldn't be darker. Save. Maybe it won't flicker if the inner material isn't a darker material. But I have a feeling that it's actually looking past that to what's behind it. Let's see. Ambient occlusion acting up. The line? No, that line is some weird aliasing bullshit. Nah, it's still messing up. All right. Can I still decorate? Let's see. Let's see, did I break that too bad? If I make a door, right? Boom. Ooh, it still works. Sort of. Sort of? I mean, why is it... So that bottom wall is not hiding. That's weird. If I drop a door here... It's actually working fine. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. I'm shocked by that. I'm actually shocked by it. If I put a window, I'm shocked by that too. Okay, it worked. It actually worked. So the next thing I was working on today is how can I redraw a wall in a line and not change the other side? I'm going to play with this wall so I can see both sides. So the new system that I was just working on, wall decoration controller. If I enter controller mode, I set the wall type I want to change to, so wood. And then I pick I pick one of these walls, and then it'll do some kind of flood fill algorithm to get the whole row. So I basically want west, the outside wall. Northwest wall. If I say assign new walls, boom. It didn't do it right. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. I don't think the prefab variant picked up all that new data. So this is a prefab variant, which states... No, it has it actually. Huh, well that was sad. Oh, I changed the names. I changed the names of the objects these meshes are missing. Idiot. Lower wooden wall. Wood upper. Okay. They're just hidden. Wood wall. Whoa. Wait, why is it 0.46 in Z? That's not good. Oh, I must have not frozen my transforms here. Yeah. Okay, whoops. All sets. Snap. Boom. Okay, cool. Now that should be visible. I forgot the other thing I need to do is I need to slice these in half. I need to slice them in half. And then I got to delete the back sides. What is the backside? It's this? Oh, this is annoying. I'm going to leave that for now. I don't care. Because theoretically, this will never get seen. Theoretically. We're in a world of theory right now. Oh, cancel. Selection. Wall set. All right. Let's see if that worked. Oh, wait, no. One more thing. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. These need their scales to be set to 1 again. That's why I had it set to revert. One, revert. Okay. I feel good about this, sort of. What was I doing before all this nonsense? Oh yeah, I was redoing how these states are saved and shit. Okay. Build debug in. Wall decoration controller. Lock. Enter controller mode. Use wood wall. Grab the front wall. The southern front wall. Assign new walls. Boom. It assigned wooden walls to the row. They're facing the right direction. The top thing is hidden properly. And if I skip to the next day, close the game, reopen the game, did they save properly? And will they load properly? I think so. I think they will. Whatever I just did, I don't know why it works, but something's working. The code is good. The code is good. Yes. All right. This was all phase 1. Phase 1, getting this stuff back to working. And the flickering, look at that. The flickering now only happens down here. It's not like throughout the whole thing. It's not offensive to my eyes. It's still offensive. I have to design something. I think I just need to design the wall to have a molding. And that's that. The wall is going to have a molding. So there should be a visible line there anyway. So any kind of flickering just wouldn't happen. You know what? I'll just do that now. So this bare wall. This is just gonna come out a little bit. Maybe I'll bevel this a tiny touch. And then that's a bare wall. Like, this is what a bare wall is now. That line should be there. Maybe I'll get even fancier. Should I get fancier? I'm feeling fancy. The code is good. Fallon here. Val, how are you? Wait, Aaron, weren't you going to bed like literal hours ago? Oh no, you were gonna play. You're gonna play PoE. Okay. I love it. I love that this is my video game and I can do whatever the hell I freaking want. I want to add molding to the walls. I can add moldings to the walls. Boom. I designed the problem away. Going to bed now? So shout out to Fallon here. He got me good. Wait, it's actually such a thin line that is flickering anyway because it's too thin. All right, all right. I'll make it a little thicker. Okay. So now I just need to set these materials to be proper. Wall inside mat. Outside mat. This should just get existing outside mat. Wall mat, yep. And then you and you get wall inside mat. Oh, and these inside mat. Okay. That's the last time I'm going to mess with this. And I'm going to move on to allowing the player to do this all procedurally instead of me manually setting values. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Val, how are you doing? All right, it's still unpleasant. The flickering is unpleasant to me. But it's better than when it was perfectly smooth and flickering. Also, this drywall material should definitely be gray. It should not be this white. I'm okay fighting with the settings for the Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark. This game is horribly optimized and they're asking for $70. It's disgusting. Oh no. Can I demolish these walls? This object is part of a room. Oh, okay. So the demolishable thing is all messed up. That's fine. Delete. 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 Now can I demolish these walls? Yes. What happens if I demolish this door? It rebuilds this door. It rebuilds the wall properly? Let's just say properly. Yes. Oh my God. It's actually working. That's surprising considering Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch was extremely well optimized. Com.B, welcome in. How's it going? I believe it is a UE5 game, probably. They kind of all are nowadays. All right, so now it just has a little bug with the assigning the wrong material, which is fine. I can fix that. Wood wall. Wood wall. So the demolishable render snapshot should not be drywall. It should be color matte. No, it should be wooden walls. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's one thing. I think it's made in Capcom's own RE engine, just like Rise. I don't know. That's a good question. Man, everyone's playing Monster Hunter right now. I don't remember past Monster Hunters being this I don't want to use the word popular, but popular, yeah. Like there wasn't this much buzz around past Monster Hunter games. Why does this one have so much buzz around it? Like, can any Monster Hunter fans tell me why this is the Monster Hunter that everyone's playing right now? Did they just do a really good job marketing? All right, it is time to make a way to decorate. So it needs to mimic the way the demolish controller works and the way the door controller works. So I need a cursor. It's not a preview door cursor, but you know what? Maybe it is. And maybe it's the preview of the wall. No, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Let's just grab a cursor. And wall side proximity set. That's exactly what I want, actually. What a crazy coincidence. Looks like you're right based on a quick search. There you go. So this is the wall decoration cursor. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm just going to put a cube under it as well. Prefab. 3D. Put a cube just to know what the cursor, where it is. 0.5, 0.25, 0.25. All right, so this is my wall decoration cursor. The wall decoration controller could now reference this focus object. This cursor is the thing we move around, right? Player character is obviously the player character. Whoops. Player character is the player. Events. We don't have any events. Do I need any events? Does this one have any events? It does. Modal panel doors. Oh, this is a tutorial window. On enter success event. I should probably do the same thing where I have a tutorial pop up, but that'll come later. So the D-pad button state, pressed. I guess same thing, pressed. I don't know what that is, but I just want to match the door controller. Move with raw data. Yes. Move delay 0. Hotbar state unfocused. Yeah. Spawn on place object. Nothing. I don't want to spawn any particles right now. Show wall grid. Sure. Require zones. Yes, I do need to require zones. Open build mode. Open build mode GUI. Do I want that? Nothing else. I think that checkbox doesn't do shit. Inventory. Main. Oh, look at that. Okay. I can manually grab it. Where are all of my inventories? Here they are. Main inventory. Current item. I don't know yet. That's dynamic. Cursor speed should be 4, I guess. I want it to be the same as doors. And then the current selected wall side is dynamic. Send. All right, what about the other stuff? No, it's all the same. So now when I enter this build mode, I should be able to move around a cursor. Wall decoration. So this focus object, I got to undo all these. So wood wall item. Build wood wall. So the build wood wall used to build wood wall. Wood wall bare wood. Yes. This item now needs to decoration type none. Build type wall. Yeah. Activate controller on use. This is the wall decorating. This is the new thing. Wall decorating. It's going to activate wall decorating and not wall building. It's a little confusing. It's a little confusing because it's not easy. So you have to build bare walls and then decorate walls on your bare walls. It's no longer like, I don't know, it's just no longer like an easy system. It makes it difficult for the player. These construction systems are crazy difficult. I'm going to run with it for now. It's going to be difficult for the player for now. I'll make it easy in the future. So now when I interact with this item, it's going to open up this new decorating system. And the only thing that should happen is I should be able to move around a cursor. Start small. For our own game at work, we've released a demo benchmark standalone, especially for the purpose of checking the game on as many systems as possible, so it runs okay at launch. But that takes a hell of a time. That sounds painful to have to make that. But that sure is nice of you to do. All right, give starter content. Wood walls. So This is a bare wall. That's not a wood wall. I need some wood walls. So I want to give item now in bulk. Here they are. Cool. So now I have a cursor. It should be a cube. Where's my cube? Oh, there it is. Wait, it has no bearing on what is being followed. What? What is happening? Why is it not locked to the camera? Oh, that's amazing. Or to the mouse. I must have done something weird. All right, I need the door controller mode. Build door controller. I just need to copy everything. It should be identical. Right, I don't have mouse controls, so I have to add mouse controls. Now it has mouse controls. Place preview door. I don't need that yet. The move is just moving this focus object around. Great. Yep. When we enter the controller mode, all we do is set the build item. When we enter the controller mode, oh wait, moving floors. Moving floors. It's a lot of bullshit, but it's gonna work. Okay, so even in the door controller, all we do is set the item. If it's a door, okay. I do the same thing here. Enter build mode. Enter build mode does so much. It keeps track of the wall proximity set. I need that. I need that. And keeps track of the currently selected wall. So wall proximity set and everything that sets it. All this initialization nonsense. Okay. We get the wall proximity set from the focus object, accurate. We need this function to actually exist. Let's see what this one does. Wall proximity set changed. We place a preview door. So funny. This is how we cancel. This is how we complete. That's in there, I believe. This is how we clean up. And then the cleanup. Cleanup needs to clean up this proximity set. It needs to grab the currently selected wall and fix its state, which we don't need to do. And then we set it to null, so but I will do that. So currently selected wall side. If it's, yeah, we just set it to null. If you're still here, Aaron, I finally made a sandwich. It's perfect. That's from iHeart. What kind of sandwich did you make? Very hard not to move the head around in rhythm with this music. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. I destroy the focus door, that's fine. I destroy the preview door, that's fine. I set the focus object to be inactive, yes. I clear this. And then I hide the schema. Yes, I hide the input schema. Okay, that's all the cleanup, technically. Sock now. Is this JavaScript? No, this is C#. Welcome in. All right, so we don't need this to be a button anymore. I'll leave it for now, just in case. So this focus object position, why didn't it set it properly? It should be focus object position dot x new y and z. Oh, that's why. Focus object position equals new position, and I grab the new position from the player transform. I am doing that actually. I grab the new position from the player itself. I round it to the nearest floor and I snap it and then I set it and then that's that. That is weird. Let's see if it works now. Atrum, good morning. Atrum, we've gotten so much done. We've gotten so much done. Does Unity use a specific version of C# or does it update to the latest .NET versions when they get released? It uses a specific one and it's not a current one. I believe Unity 7 is trying to upgrade to be the most current one, and it's probably going to be quite alarming. But not sure. It's slightly behind every time, yeah. So wood walls give bulk. There we go. Okay. So now it matches. And if I go to controller mode and I use it. Okay, cool. So I have a cursor. I have a cursor. That's a start. Let's see if the item was set correctly. Yep. Build wood wall. Now what I need to do is I need to get the closest wall and highlight the whole thing. I need to highlight it. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Let's see. Let's see. How am I going to do this properly? I was going to send you some stuff, but I forgot. I kind of got it working. It doesn't do a full room check. It just does a row. So it's good enough for now. I'm going to have to do a full room thing later. Okay, it's not finding. Oh, wait. No, yeah, nearby objects. Yeah, totally. It's totally grabbing everything correctly. Oh, that sucks. The two sides of the walls are they're on the exact same position. They're in the exact same position. I guess I can just say if the closest thing is an east-west wall, check your X position, grab the one, depending on what side you're on. It's a maze solving algorithm, but with 2 break statements. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Up Fate, welcome in. How are you? All right, I'm not going to place any preview stuff. For now, I'm just going to let her rip. I'm just going to let her rip. So now I have the set of the closest possible walls. What I need to do is figure out which one is actually closest, because two of them will always be in the same location. And then let this function go and let her rip. So wall decoration. I need like an apply button. Assign new walls. Oh, interesting. I already do that. So if the action button is pressed, we assign new walls. So I basically just need I just need to get the closest one. Get starting wall. So let's see. How do I get the closest wall? Wall proximity set dot. Members? Nearby objects. How do I do it here? Place preview door. Place preview door. So this gets the closest one. And then it's actually, whoa, it's like quite an annoying function. It is quite an annoying function. So this gets us the closest one. Okay. Can place door. Can place door. What is this nonsense? If wall side equals null, then we can't. Yes. If wall side is north and there's not already a door there. All right, so this I actually don't care about. I don't care about this whole thing. This function alone will get me the closest one. And the only other thing is, you know what I'll say? If it's an east-facing wall, and we are right. If it's an east-facing wall, no, yeah, east. If it's an east-facing wall, and we are positive in X, we just skip it. We skip it. How can I tell if it's an east-facing wall? Oh, what a pain. Do I set that? Wall side. Wall direction. I know if it's north or east. I don't keep track of its subdirection. Its subdirection is wall side sub. Northeast. I guess, yeah, I need... Lame. Subdirection. North. South. East. West. The subdirection can be any of these directions. And then when I make the wall, I basically set that here. Oh my god. This function's getting huge. The subdirection equals south. Subdirection equals north. Subdirection equals east. Weast, neast, and ceased. Yes. I should do that. You know, I only have 4 directions, so the fact that I have a subdirection and a regular direction calculating out to 6 directions doesn't make any sense, but I just don't want to break the code I've already written. So I'm just going to add the second one. This is west. Okay. Oh my god. So build if position. I should actually do this before I even calculate the distance. I can just rule them out before I do this square magnitude. So if side dot position, no, side dot subdirection equals north. I guess I need a switch case. Switch side dot subdirection. So if it's north, if side dot transform dot position dot z is greater than focus object dot position. Hassan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So if the wall is facing north and we are below it, then continue. And then if the wall is south and we are above it, continue. If the wall is east facing, and we are greater, no, if we are less than it, okay. Is this gonna work? Oh man, I have no idea. So get closest wall. We get closest wall. If wall equals, if it ends up being null, we just bow out. And then if not, we use this to flood fill. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. Everybody, this is the moment. It's taken days to get here. We're gonna be able to decorate walls separately from each other. It's been great. Let's do it. Hilika! Oh my god. How is the data set up for corners and walls? Does each corner know about nearby corners, or do they have a link object between them that contains the wall references? There's no concept of corner. I mean, every wall is a corner. Wait, give me a sec. I'm confused. You've confused me. I don't know. Get vitamin bulk. You ready? You ready? If I click, I expect just this wall to update. Ready? Click. Damn it. Damn it. It's not doing anything. Click, 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 click. The game's not lagging though. That's good. It might not be doing anything. Let's see. Print assigning walls. Churning. Closest wall. Didn't work. Didn't work. Does each corner know about nearby corners? Do they have a link object between them that contains the wall reference? So yeah, every wall node is theoretically, I guess, the corner. And there's no intermediate object. It's like the nodes know about their neighbors, and then the nodes know about their visual representation of the wall. And just the fact that they are linked means to draw a wall. If you have two nodes next to each other and you don't connect them, they don't know about it. They actually don't know about each other, and they don't know to draw a wall between them. If they're just next to each other in the grid, it doesn't mean that they automatically are neighbors. It only means that nothing. It just means that that's where they are. So when they are linked, it draws a wall. So that's how the data kind of works. All right, you ready? Boom, 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 boom. Wait, okay, so the click is not working. Why isn't the click working? Action button on down. Assign new walls. Assigning walls. Why is that not working? Is interaction disabled for some reason? Let's see. Seems like it's disabled for some reason. Debug. We are active. We're not paused, and there's no cutscene. So we should be fine. It worked. I hit F instead of clicking, and it worked. So if I hit F, boom. Missing reference. The object of type wall site has been destroyed, but you're still trying to access it. Uh-oh. Okay, it worked once. Okay, imagine you have a dude standing on one of the nodes looking in a direction. Now he walks to the next node, either picking left or right side, depending on the wall you want to pick. When he reaches the next node, if he picks up left walls, he starts checking to see if he can turn left, then forward, then right, and continues. He does this until he finds the wall segment he started at, or there is no way he continue. Yes, Atrium. That's exactly what it is. The thing that's tripping me up is I don't want to, like, the only way I can figure out how to do this right now is if I have like 100 if statements. I'd have to have like 1,000,000,000 if statements. I can't figure out how to do it procedurally, where it's just, I don't know, cycling through an array and I shift the array based on my direction, and it's just not clear to me right now. If I hit F, it worked again, but on the wrong one. So wait, let me try and break it. So if I'm on the left, if I hit F, boom, okay. It's, oh man, this is messy. I hate this. There's walls like that you can't see. Like, I can't see this outer wall, and uh yeah, I don't like this. All right, so obviously the east and west is opposite by accident. I think everything's opposite by accident. I might have made a terrible mistake by adding this feature. It's really clunky. It does not feel good. Bunch of switch statements. Yes. Yeah, it's just going to be a ton of switch statements. Which, now that I got the row working, I guess to get the maze solution working, it's not the end of the world. Wait, so if the wall, if the wall's position is farther than us, I mean, I know these are backwards because it felt backwards. Actually, this makes sense. This one's, I think that one's right. I wrote the code for it, and it's about 150 lines to make it somewhat readable. Oh my god. Kirani, how's it going? Wait, is it actually detecting the wall or set on one? It's actually detecting it. It's actually detecting it. It just does not feel good. This does not feel like a good, clean system yet. I think I need to figure out a better way for decorating to work. Maybe the camera needs to swing around to the wall you have selected. So like if you have a back wall selected, the camera can swing around, but I don't want the camera to turn around. It's like I'm giving the player more customization options, but the downside is making decorating really complicated. So now it's working. It set everything here. And if I, yep, that works. But, oh, look at that. It went one too far. It went one too far. Interesting. It's going one too far. And I can only do one at a time. Why can I only do one at a time? So what is this? Something's destroyed and I'm still trying to access it. Of course. What else is new? If side.transformed.position. Maybe something's null. I need to clean up this. I guess I got to clean this up before I grab it. I think I have a function that's like wall proximity set dot clean. Get nearby objects clean. There. Now I should not get any null values. Should clean them out before it gives them to me. I'm doing okay, Kirani. I just hit a sad realization that a massive, massive, massive change that I just made to the game that I cannot back up. I can't back out from this. I did not properly back up before I started making this change. It just doesn't feel good. And I guess in my heart, I know this change needs to happen and I need to make it so that it's just easy to do. Like it needs to be easy for the player. So I should just keep marching on and keep working on it until it feels good. But right now it's in a state that does not feel good. I would think if I want the back of the back wall painted, I would need to rotate first. Yeah, it's going to waste resources to paint that, and nobody's going to want to do that. Who would do that? Oh, wow. It's still saying something's destroyed. Let's see what's going on here. So right now, nearby objects is null. If I hit F, closest wall is nothing. If I click that, cool. So now I see the null objects. They're right there. So get nearby object clean. Remove null from set. If nearby count is 0, return. Work backwards. If null, I remove. Wait a minute. Isn't there a function built into a list? Nearby objects dot remove clean null. Why doesn't this work? If null, remove. This is weird. Also, I would not paint a wall with walls down. Yeah, I'll make it so that the walls don't go down. In Conan Exiles and Dune Awakening, we have an overlay on top that shows clearly inner side and outer side. Can you send a link to like screenshot or something? Why is this not removing the nulls from the set? I mean, I'll just do another safety check here. That's like if side equals null, continue. It's more concerning that it's not actually removing the nulls. All right, it's letting me do it. So I can kind of spam it and redecorate everything cleanly. That's cool. All right, that feels a little better. I think I was just getting scared that it just felt so janky. And I was like, well, how am I ever going to fix all this? Uh, it still is kind of gross. Like, you can't see these inner walls. And yeah, I have to raise the walls. All right, they're all... It was so much effort to get back to like what the base game used to be, is when everything looked like this. That's kind of funny. All right, next thing. Next thing. Get rid of all these print statements. They're driving me crazy. Oh, wait. This is my get name. Okay, actually, I needed to come back to this. So the thing that's happening is when there's a wall to the south and I'm getting southern neighbors, it's going one extra by accident. So if we're going to the east, we check east. If east equals null, there's a bad east. If north... No, we want this one. This is this eastern southern wall. We're going east. If... Oh, that's why. Because I'm getting the neighbor's wall, not our wall. That's the problem. I have to say, if there's nothing to the east, it's null. If our neighbor has something to the south, if east dot south, there we go. If east dot south does not equal null. If east dot north does not equal null. If west dot north. Okay, I think this is the problem. West dot south. North dot east. South dot east. North dot west. South dot west. Okay. That should catch the problem before we even get there. When you paint it, are you actually placing a new wall, killing the reference? Yes. So I need a fancy like preview that builds the wall clean, like builds the wall without like deleting the other ones. And then I need a confirmation that actually deletes the other ones. I hate doing that kind of stuff, but I'm going to have to. One thing I started doing while porting games, have a specific print logging method for temporary logs. This lets me quickly delete all of them when I was done with my task without having to figure out what is actual important logs. Yeah, that's smart. My method has been all logs are temporary. Usually when I'm done with them, I just delete them. No, it's not a good system. So that function that I was just changing, maybe I can look at it real quick and add that maze finding stuff. So it's not just a row. It's necessary. You have to be able to change a whole room. Otherwise, yeah, nobody's ever going to decorate the backs of walls. All right, hit F here. Wait. So now it stops correctly over here, but it goes way too far in the other direction. Or not. Or not. Okay. So what am I doing wrong? If east dot south. Oh, right. Okay. I know why. This one is if we have something to the south, we return null. I need to look at my... So what's happening here, I'm selecting this wall, which is grabbing this node. This node if it has something to the east, let's just go east for now. If this thing has something to the east, I want to ignore it right now if it has something to the south. So I check for east's south. If I'm going this way, let's say I'm here. If I have something to the south, if the current one has something to the south, I do not go west, right? So I check east's south, and then I check R south if I'm going west. It's the same if I'm going north. I check east's north, and then I check R north if I'm going west. I check north's. All right. No, I don't know this one. If I'm here and I'm going north, I want to check north's east. If I'm northeast, I'm checking north's east. If I'm north east, I'm checking north's east. Otherwise, I'm checking R east if I'm going south. North's west, R west. Okay, okay, okay. That should fix that. Boom. Perfect. We fixed it. Okay, it feels good. It's one step closer to it being good. Found one. Let's check it out. Oh, so what you're doing is something procedural where the wall knows based on what like floor tile it's on and what neighbors those floor tiles have, whether it's going to be an outside or an inside. Is that the case? Yeah. But then what happens if you build a wall and then you build a floor next to it? Does it automatically update to be an inner wall? Interesting. I think it's pretty elegant. I have so much customization that I want to allow that I'm not sure I could do that. Wait, interface. So, oh, was that being flipped? I see what's going on. Yeah. I mean, so this is like the survival crafter style, but like this is kind of a newer style of building that a lot of games are using. But I feel like I'm going back. I'm like going back to the Sims and I'm trying to make building be like the Sims where I'm letting the player figure it out. It's interesting though. It's like it's a little bit of a different direction. It's cool though. I think I'm gonna end stream now though. Actually, no, I'm definitely gonna end stream now. I'm gonna find someone to raid. It's time. Tis time. Let's see. Where should we go? Um, you know what? We're gonna go to Casual Elephant. Casual Elephant just hit partner, so let's celebrate that. All right, everyone. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Oh God, I just hit like 10 web pages and they're all trying to load. No. Odd, you're still awake. Shout out to Odd Oculus. Remember to make a backup. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Hassan, Metu, and Chirby, thank you for the follows today. And Adam, C. Eunice, and Yagman X, thanks so much for those raids. Really appreciate it. Felix, thank you for the follow. All right, let's go to Casual Elephant. He just hit partner like last week, so that's the raid message. Partner says what? Please spam it. Please help me spam. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow, probably. I'm here 5 days a week. Mostly usually 4 times a week. I usually take one random day off. Make sure to give Alpine Lake a wish list if you can. That'd be appreciated. And yeah, I hope to see you again. Have a good night, everybody. Kirani, Odd, Debug, Atrim, Simon. Simon, thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. iHeart. Killiga. All right. Have a good one, y'all.